Hey, I found one right on the end of this cliff. We're like one Gabe Newell away from a microtransaction crate system like CSGO has. I wouldn't be surprised if they added it into this game. Are video game profits real things? Because I might in fact be a video game prophet. No, seriously, you guys, I remember predicting the report button. I remember saying that Rocket League is going to have crates. I remember saying that Pokemon Go is going to lead people off of cliffs. If there is such thing as a video game prophet, which I am really hoping there is, I think I might in fact be that video game prophet. Like, seriously, I'm worried about saying things in these videos now because I'm afraid that if I say something too shitty, it's going to come true. But regardless of me being super egotistical, today we have to deal with some actual bad news. If you don't follow Rocket League, then I am sorry to inform you that they are going to introduce a microtransaction crate system pretty similar to what you'd get in CSGO. I mean, I even called them crates, like Psyonix could have easily called them duffel bags or something related to soccer. Nope, they called them crates, just like I anticipated. So basically, the whole story is somebody was diving into the code in Rocket League and they found a lot of clues leading them to believe that they were going to have crates in Rocket League. So they posted it on the Rocket League subreddit, and then Psyonix responded, and they did confirm it. So this is 100% true. This isn't a rumor anymore, guys. This is like legitimate. They're putting this in the game. Now, I'm obviously not surprised by this. Like I said in the older videos, Rocket League was obviously going to get microtransactions regardless. I thought it was going to be in Rocket League 2, but I said I wouldn't be surprised if it came in this game. And obviously, Psyonix saw the opportunity, so they're going to go with it. Now, you shouldn't be surprised either. And even if you don't watch my channel and you didn't hear what I was saying in the previous weeks, you should know that microtransactions is a gold mine. There's no reason that any developer shouldn't put it in their game. And that's the sad part about gaming nowadays. You see, you can't blame the developers anymore for putting microtransactions in their game. Their job is to make as much money as possible. You can say what you want about them. You can say, oh, they want to, please the fans. They want to do, they're a business, okay? And businesses have to make money. Even Psyonix has to make money. And someone at the head honcho desk at Psyonix was like, guys, we can make a ton of money. It's obvious. Like, every game is going to implement it nowadays. The real problem is all of these stupid kids that continue to buy these dumb microtransactions. Like, if Hitler ever gets resurrected, I hope to God he looks at those little 9-year-olds spending hundreds of dollars on cosmetic items in video games and says, yep, they're the next ones.
Oh my God, Mike, did you seriously just make a Hitler joke? That's not cool.
Okay, before everybody starts freaking out in the comments section, let me be clear, that is just a joke, and you don't have to take it seriously. But seriously, fuck those kids. I hate them so much. And anybody who watches my channel knows how much I hate microtransactions. Like, it's literally the plague of gaming. Like, I seriously don't get it. Sometimes at the store, I have to think and look up reviews and just sit there for like 30 minutes over a $2.99 purchase. And it could be something that I really need. Like, it's something that I want and I know I need, but I just like can't pull the trigger on this $3 item. I'm not stingy. It's just like my mind doesn't throw money away like all these kids do in microtransactions. I will just never understand people that spend hundreds of dollars on microtransactions. And I honestly think that it is a very small population of people that are very young and have very wealthy parents that give them credit cards, and they just go on spending sprees. And before you say, Mike, some microtransactions, they don't affect the game, man. They're just optional things that they put in to make a little bit of extra money. Literally, all microtransactions affect the game. It doesn't matter how they're implemented or where they're implemented, if they're cosmetic, if they're optional, it doesn't matter. It will always affect the game. Let's take everybody's favorite example of like a microtransaction system that doesn't break the game, Grand Theft Auto 5, which by the way has made $500 million in microtransactions. Do you think that if Grand Theft Auto 5 didn't have shark cards and you couldn't buy money in the game, do you think stuff would be cheaper online? Do you think stuff would be more attainable? Do you think like you could get a yacht for maybe $1 million in the game, or it would be easier to make money and there would be more ways to make money? I realize that you don't have to spend money to buy stuff, but some of the stuff in that game is completely unattainable for real people just playing the game casually. And that's how they want it, because they want you to be tempted to buy shark cards. So even games that are completely optional with microtransactions will still be affected. It doesn't matter if it's cosmetic, it doesn't matter if it's optional. It might not be in a big way, it might not even affect the way that you play the game, but if you're being completely honest, all microtransactions will affect a video game. So anyways, somebody at Psyonix was like, guys, there's money left on the table. We are not making enough money from these stupid kids that are somehow addicted to gambling. Let's implement microtransactions. microtransactions. So Rocket League is going to get a very similar system to CSGO. It's going to have crates and you can get cosmetic items from it. I think what they're trying to do is become more of like an esports scene game, kind of like CSGO is doing right now. Like, it's going to be cheaper to get the main game, but they're going to have cheap crates that a lot of people spend money on, and it's just going to make it easier for them to be in the esports community because they need a lot of people playing the game, so they need the game to be cheap, but they still need to make a lot of money. So this is like the perfect blend for Rocket League, or for the developers. At least that's what Psyonix is thinking, I'm assuming. So here's the part of the video where I get a little bit more optimistic, okay? I'm going to change the tone. I'm not always negative Neat Nancy here. Psyonix is still a very good developer. I think they treat us very well, and I don't think this is going to affect most people, okay? I don't think this is going to be a big deal. I don't think you have to worry about the whole crate system. You don't have to think like this game is ruined, it's already just cashing out. I think the way they're implementing it is perfect, and this is exactly how it's going to work. Psyonix has always had a super strict don't sell advantage policy, all right? That means that you can't just buy something to become better at the game. I love this policy, and I love that Psyonix has this policy because games that sell advantages for real money are literally the worst type of game. I will never buy a game that sells an advantage in the game. So obviously all of the items in the crates are going to be cosmetic. They're not going to make a difference in the game. It's going to be the rare items, the ultra rare items, stuff that you're used to getting, and it's basically the same system that's in place right now because they've been prepping for this for a while. Another cool thing about this is you're going to be able to uncheck a box to completely hide it from your game, which I will probably do. See, I don't want this whole like, hey, spend money here to get cosmetic items even on my screen. So you can uncheck a box, and maybe you have kids playing, so that's good for the kids. You can completely get rid of it on your screen. And I commend Psyonix for even taking that initiative, because there are a lot of free games out there, and most of them are on the App Store that they don't want you to hide the microtransactions. They want you to accidentally buy them. They want your kids to buy them. That's how they make money. And if Psyonix is willing to give you the option of hiding their microtransactions, that just tells me that they're still in it for us. They're not in it just to cash out yet. They said they're still going to give us free items and arenas and game modes and stuff like that, so that's not going to change. They're not going to like put arenas in microtransactions somehow or anything, which is cool. But probably the best part of this whole thing is that Psyonix isn't going to implement the Steam market, and you can thank your boys Syndicate and T Martin for that. There has been a lot of controversy surrounding Syndicate and T Martin lately, and I've been keeping up with it, but I haven't really talked about it because, I don't know, I don't like to talk about other YouTubers that much. So some people are probably wondering my opinion on the whole thing, and if you really are curious how I feel about T Martin and Syndicate, I can't stand either one of them. Even before this whole CSGO gambling thing went down, I could not stand T Martin, could not stand Syndicate.
Hey guys, T Martin here with another Call of Duty tips and tricks video that's gonna make you way better at the game. You're gonna be the coolest kid around at Call of Duty.
Boop, 3 million subs. Although I have to say I might like T Martin a little bit more than Syndicate, who tends to make videos like, wow, look at how rich I've gotten from your clicks. Look at how rich I am. I don't even know how people like Syndicate in the first place, to be honest. And this is gonna sound salty because it is a little bit salty, but I honest to God put like in 20 hours of editing into one video, maybe like a Rocket League video or something, and it'll get like 20, 30,000 views, and I just put my heart and soul into this video, and I'm happy with the views. But then I go to Syndicate's channel, and he's playing Black Ops 3 for like 30 minutes, barely even like putting in any effort towards the video. He just has a stupid accent and a stupid face. Boom, 1 million views. But look at your boy, NeatMike, going off on another rant. Anyways, I'm glad they have what's coming to them. I can't stand either one of them. But back on topic, Rocket League doesn't want their crate system to have trading or gambling or anything like that, which is beautiful because for some reason everybody under the age of 13 is getting addicted to gambling. This is not good, people. Like in 10 years, we are going to have insane gambling addiction problems in this country. I shouldn't even say in this country, in the world. All of these little kids that are addicted to buying shit in video games are going to be addicted to gambling with real money in the future. And as much as I commend Psyonix on not allowing the Steam market implementation, it's kind of ironic considering the fact that buying a crate for a cosmetic item is basically gambling in itself. Anyways, I just wanted to make a video about the microtransactions in Rocket League. I don't think you have to be worried about it or anything. It's still going to be a great game. I don't think this is really going to affect the people that don't want to buy them, to be honest. I think the way that they're implementing it is the best way that you can implement something shitty. This is a very good flavor of shit sandwich. But as with anything, we'll wait until it's out to really judge it completely.
Okay guys, now every like that this video gets is another punch in T. Martin's face.
Fuck, I can't stand that guy. And subscribe if you want to. We'll see you at the next one.
Cute and unexpected. You see 1 second you're catching Rattata on the sidewalk and the next you're walking off of a skyscraper to catch Mew. People, they're leading us on. We need to see through